Hello, everybody. How y'all doing on this Sunday fun day? It's been a pretty good day. Actually, it's been a pretty good weekend so far. Not too bad. I got a lot accomplished on this one project that I've been working on, and I'm at that stage where I can finally really get into what it is that I really, really want to do. I know I'm kind of being a little cryptic here, and it has to do with what I've been talking about with my new career path, with what I've been working on. So, um, yeah, it definitely has to do with that. But anyway, yeah, today I definitely, with everything going on astrologically and so forth, I had some big time messages come through earlier, and it's like, wow. Yeah. So, anyway, let's go ahead and dive into this reading. All right. It's a little bit of a biggie. Okay, first up, of course, is the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Find out what sort of spirit animals we have around us. First up, from the bottom of the deck, is the number 51 card. That's the 5-1 card, the Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. Okay, don't take everything so darn seriously. That definitely resonates with me. I take a lot of things very, very seriously. All right, next up from the top of the deck, the number 31 card. That's the 3-1 card. That's the Groundhog Spirit. Time to let go. What was I just saying? Don't take everything so seriously. Yeah, time to let that go. And of course, be more playful. And of course, these two guys here are looking right at each other there. All right. And how do we do that? Through the number 1 card. That's single digit 1, the Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Okay. All that added up to 11, all about that grand vision. All right. I was actually called to this deck real early this morning. This is actually my newer deck, the latest one I had bought. The Herbal Astrology Oracle by Adriana Ayales and artwork by Josephine Clerks. I hope I'm pronouncing everybody's names correctly. I'm not too sure. All right. First up, I do have to use the guidebook for this one because I've only used this deck a couple of times. Actually, I think this is only my second time using this deck. So, anyway, let's go ahead and dive into this. First card is from the bottom of the deck. It is in the position of who are you in this moment in time. It is the number 17 card. That's the 1/7 card. Go to Cola. Higher consciousness represented by Mercury and the moon. Makes perfect sense. Mercury being the messenger of the gods, moon being all about, our intuition and everything. And basically you can think of the high priestess with this card. Okay. Second card on the top of the deck in the position of what is your current challenge? It is the number 5 card, single digit 5, the Blue Lotus, intuition represented by the sun and the moon. This one I had to I was a little confused why they chose the sun and the moon for this one. I didn't read it in the guidebook, but then something hit me that I had seen yesterday. It was an interview I was watching where the gentleman who was speaking, when it came to his son, he had never been involved in soccer or anything, but then all of a sudden he got this inspiration to go to Europe and be a soccer player. It was like, okay, where is this coming from? And basically, it's like he had the interviewer, the person who was being interviewed, had said, you have to follow your intuition. And then it made sense to me with the sun and the moon. The reason why it made sense to me is when it comes to your ambitions, your aspirations, of course your goals, and so on and so forth. You follow your intuition, basically your moon, your moon being your subconscious and so forth, but it will help you to let your light shine. Okay? So that's what that is all about. That's what spoke to me with it. It may speak something else differently for you, but that's what spoke to me with this, okay, as far as your current challenge. So to let your light shine, follow your intuition, all right? In third position, from the top of the deck, in the position of what are your hidden gifts? This is the number 28 card. That's the 2/8 card. The Elder and the meaning is wisdom. It's represented by Jupiter and Pluto. Okay, so basically with this card, I did kind of look at the meaning for guidance, mostly because of the next card. I opened up the book and I turned right to this card. So I'm like, okay, what I was initially feeling may not be right, but in actuality it was. So basically with wisdom, with our hidden gifts, especially with the elder. And I was thinking about the name elder, not so much the plant name, but being an elder. Okay, being an old soul. If you are an old soul here, and this may be your last incarnation or one of your last ones or what have you, and you're just trying to wrap things up, basically, if you, one way or another, if you are an old soul, or if you're connected with your ancestors and you're getting guidance from them and so on and so forth, or you find yourself transforming into an old soul, you're learning wisdom, you using your wisdom. That's your hidden gift, is using your wisdom, so in that way you know when it's time to let go. So in that way you know when it's time to be playful. So you know when it's time to collaborate, okay? And also to know about when it's about transformation, how it is that you transform. Okay, and what sort of information that you can disseminate to other people on helping them through their journey. Okay, that's what all about your hidden gifts. Basically, what sort of wisdom do you have that you can help with either other people or with yourself along your journey? Okay, all right. In the number 4 position, this is from the top of the deck. It is, what is your current greatest fear? This is the number 39 card. That's the 3-9 card. Ginkgo, meaning breakthrough. Represented by Mars and Uranus. So we have that strong, assertive Mars energy. Again, Aries, okay, North Node being in Aries and so forth, being combined with that chaos. Basically, that's transformation. That's basically what it boils down to. What it is that your greatest fear, that transformation. Ace of Swords, as hopefully you can see there, okay? Being in a new beginning of clarity and so forth, and being able to see things differently and transforming. Okay, it can be scary transforming, I understand that. It's like, yeah, it can be kind of scary going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. It's something that crawls around on the ground, then all of a sudden you take off and fly. Whoa, where'd this come from? All right, number 5. What is your love language? How do you give and receive love? The number 41 card, that's a 4-1 card, Poppy, Dream, represented by Neptune and Saturn. Okay, how you give and receive love through your dream state. What sort of dreams, what sort of goals and aspirations that you have. Okay, and the number 6 card, what is your healing ability? It's the number 12 card, the 1-2 card, Rose, love. This is how you heal, is through love. Okay, all right, this all added up to 7, all about that divine inspiration. Yeah, I'm definitely running close on time here. And add it all up together is 9, definitely ending of a new cycle. So, yeah, if you like this message, please hit that like button. If you like the content coming out of this channel, please subscribe and hit those notification buttons so you know when new videos are coming out. And please share. And I'm thinking about jumping back over there to the blog and start doing some blog posts again, now that I'm starting to work through some of my own issues, some of my own fears, getting through some breakthroughs and so on and so forth. So yeah, I've had to do some healing work myself here lately. All right, I love you all. I'll talk to you all tomorrow.